This is the WWE NXT Roadblock 2024 full show results video, and the show started with an Asylum match between Donovan Dijak vs Joe Gacy, and the result of this match was Donovan Dijak defeated Joe Gacy by pinfall with a second Feast Your Eyes. Adriana Rizzo gives Tony D'Angelo a pep talk and chanting, "Stacks." Lorenzo rolls up to join her and Tony says he's got the title in his sights, and they welcome Luca Cruzifino into the room. D'Angelo says straight up, no BS, he needs a consigliere if the family is going to be the most dominant force in NXT. Luca says he's in and they shake and kiss on it. Fallon Henley chats with Riley Osborne backstage and thanks him for talking to Thea Hale, and she says Thea just got some bad advice, and Blair Davenport rolls up to mock her and tell her to stay out of other people's business. Lyra Valkyria is getting ready when Tatum Paxley rolls up to be weird at her, and Valkyria reminds her she needs to be realistic and remember that they have more of a professional relationship. Tatum says she needs to win tonight and she will do anything, and when she's champion, she will journey to the farthest darkest and take her opponent's souls out until they're screaming in agony. Lyra asks if she'd do that for her or the titles and Paxley asks if it matters and skips away, and my gay little heart melts. The next match happened between Chase U, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, versus Wolf Dogs, Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker, for the NXT Tag Team Championship, and the result of this match was Wolf Dogs defeated Chase U by pinfall with a spear from Braun Breaker on Andre Chase, retaining the NXT Tag Team Championship. Carmelo Hayes is interviewed backstage with a row of security guards in tactical vests behind him, and he asks when he's ever backed down from a fight, much less one that he already agreed to, and says Tony D'Angelo will come out and do what he does and make Rent-A-Cop security disappear, which is why he hired hand-picked security to protect him. That NXT championship is reserved for the biggest star in NXT, and there's none bigger than he. He's the one man that's gonna make history and go back-to-back at Stand and Deliver because he is him. The next match happened between Shawn Spears vs Uriah Connors, and the result of this match was Shawn Spears defeated Uriah Connors by pinfall with C4. Post-match, Spears gets on the mic and talks about how we're all fake hypocrites and calls Ridge Holland out about it. Ridge Holland comes, and he goes right at it and beats him down. Slinging him across the ring, Shawn throws him the chair and tells him to finish him, but referees swarm to talk him down before he can, and Ridge leaves with his head in his hands as Spears laughs about it. The next match happened between Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, versus Lyra Valkyria and Tatum Paxley for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, and the result of this match was Kabuki Warriors defeated Lyra Valkyria and Tatum Paxley by pinfall with a diving elbow inverted DDT combination on Tatum Paxley, retaining the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Post-match, Roxanne Perez hits the ring and lays Lyra out with a divorce court before posting her into the turnbuckles a few times, bending her arm over the bottom rope. Double stomp armbreaker over the bottom rope. Lyra is screaming agony. The next match happened between Blair Davenport vs Fallon Henley, and the result of this match was Fallon Henley defeated Blair Davenport by pinfall with a sliding knee when Sol Ruca returned to distract Blair. Backstage, Jacy Jayne is berating Andre Chase and Duke Hudson for losing the tag title match she got them. Thea Hale rolls up excited about her brawl with Kiana James and Izzy Dame backstage and says she thinks she has a tag match next week now, and Jacy asks who she's going to tag with. Hale says Jacy, and Jane says nope, she's busy. No Quarter Catch Crew is in the ring, and Drew Gulak says now the whole world sees what they see in Charlie Dempsey, and Dempsey talks about how the Heritage Cup lines up with his vision for the true nature of our sport, but it's not just his prize, and he hands it to Gulak. Drew says they're entering themselves in the NXT Tag Team Elimination Tournament to earn a title shot at Stand and Deliver. William Regal makes his entrance, and he says the Heritage Cup means the world to him and he hopes they'll defend it with the integrity it deserves, and Dempsey steps up and says he'll defend it better than he ever could, and Regal says he'll be watching. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Carmelo Hayes vs Tony D'Angelo, and the result of this match was Tony D'Angelo defeated Carmelo Hayes by pinfall with Forget About It, and became the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Post-match, Tony apologizes for the stunt he pulled but says he's giving Dawn so he got Mello a present, and Trick Williams is here and he's throwing hands. He cleans the house on the security and turns around so hard that Hayes runs scared, and the show goes off the air.